Once again, I'm going to start at Saint John chapter 16, verse 5. But now I go my way to him that sent me, and none of you ask me, whither goest thou? But because I have said these things unto you, sorrow hath filled your heart. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away, for if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. He said in a man. And when he is come, he will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment, of sin because they believe not on me, of righteousness because I go to my Father, and you see me no more, of judgment because the prince of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say unto you, but you cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. He said what he hear, that he speak. He letting you know this is a man will emerge at the time near the return of Jesus Christ. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine and shall show it unto you. All things that the Father has are mine. Therefore said I, that he shall take of mine and shall show it unto you. A little while and shall see me no more. See, you shall not see me, and again a little while, and you shall see me, because I go to the Father. Okay, what we are getting at here, I took you to Thessalonians and told you about the son of prediction, and here now let me tell you, give you the characteristics of the man of prediction who would Habakkuk spoke of in the Holy Bible. I'm not going through all of it. I'm going to just start right here. Chapter 2. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. This is what I am doing right now, a vision. All of the things that were spoken of in the characteristic of Habakkuk and the revelations throughout by the prophet, this is what I'm doing right now to show you these things. This is why I made so many DVDs right now, because I had to take it and draw up on the tables here, to show it in plain, make it plain, because it's written in black and white here. But I have taken, create charts here, and make special DVDs, which I have abundance of. I've made over 100 separate copies, but I got about 35 quality copies. I begin in from the Holy Bible A to Z, because I see too many things, parts in the Holy Bible where it's talking about the United States of America, and I am in the Bible prophecy throughout the history of Bible prophecy. God placed me all the way through there because I am one of two witnesses, and the two other witnesses here already the same as I am, but Jesus is near. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Listen to that. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it will not tarry. He's telling you it was not lie, because he's telling you the exact same thing that I've just read to you, spoken of in St. John chapter 16. He said, I will send a comforter back to you, and what that he hear, he will speak. And so he can't lie if God is speaking through him. Now, read verse 5 in here. He's telling you the characteristics of the character who is going to be the son of perdition. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. These are conquerors, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathers unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all peoples, consuming everybody in one realm of one law of democracy. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with their clay, with heavy armor, make it so protecting himself, shall they now rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for Buddhas unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remainers of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that covets an evil covenant to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Though thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many peoples, and hast sinned against thy soul, for the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth towns with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Building a town of blood is what God was talking about here, because these nations been conquered all the land, whatever they get ready for, and they get a lacking of, they make alive through iniquity, and they conquer the nation and take what they want. This is what God talking about. And there's the dominated peoples of the world. They set the rules and regulations. We can't deny the characteristics. Doesn't match the character. They set the World Trade Center where can't nobody buy and sell a good unless they give authority. Can't nobody go and come unless they give authority. This is what the United Nations do in the World Trade Center, in the world organization of the law of democracy. This is what God is talking about here. And this includes the United States of America, because he talked about where I would be born. Yeah, this is where God sent me here, and is bringing these things to the forefront where I would be born. Let me go to Isaiah chapter 11, and he's going to identify me. And then I'll go to that. This is another part where he's been to get identify me at. He said, Isaiah chapter 11:1, and there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots, and the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord, and shall make him a quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reign. Now, the stem was little David, the rod was Jesus, and the branch that came out of the rod was myself, Curlee Brazell. This is symbolized myself,